the story time that everyone wants. Like, well, just nyam me up. Then I had probably like 3 clothes. I'm not gonna kid it. With every greatness, I believe there is a story behind it. Everyone has a story. Y'all come out, I'm a place. You could tell me, say, me not top girl with me by that. Now look rough, it would be hard, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes there's no food, sometimes there's food. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I am JJ and I do lifestyle content. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome to the lifestylers. Yo, somebody said that in the comment. I was like, it's given lifestylers, okay? So we are the lifestylers. That sound good? I think it's have a little buzz. But anyways, welcome back to the channel. For my oldies, big up on yourself. Thank you guys for always supporting. Alright? Um, the story time that everyone wants, like, well, just nyam me up. But first off, let's just say thank you. Thank you for each and every one of you. Like, oh no, come out in the comment section. I got me here. We never come here for ball today. Listen, I'm not come here to ball today. All right. Story time brought to you by the one and only JJ. So, where did we left off? And this is part 2. Actually, I just want to dive in. Because you know when you remember stuff and you just don't want to forget, because most of the stuff them I forgot in the other video. So it's like your memory not so good when you actually make the video. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully I remember most of the stuff. Let's get into it. No, let me here. We know girl like I love so anyways, guys. All right. So anyways, guys, let's get into it. So let's start off by all right. So I remember I was telling you guys that I had baby. So y'all want to know the journey having your my or first child. But we're tricky with a there for like say his part, but never forgot to say the both of the parts one time. Yeah, but I can't remember. Um yeah, so like I don't know, so I get pregnant when I was going to school. So I was still going to school right up to when I gave birth. Now at that point Ricky was also in the force as well, and he was still going to school part time. Then I ended up having the baby, and I don't know, baby stuff them not cheap, cheap people, and it was a boy. So y'all know the boy prices for the clothes is it's like you buy one adult clothes, and it's crazy to me. But anyways, let's move on. Um, yeah, so we had our first child, and let me just get into the part when I was pregnant, right? So I was like, what, 8 months pregnant. Um, that's when I decided to move down by Ricky's house. At that particular time, his mom and his dad, they all migrated to the United States. And yeah, I'm alone down there now. I'm decided to say, okay, let's move on. Because remember, in my head, my thing say, okay, my father always say, I'm not picking in the house with me and all of that. Not with me, but in general. Like him not raise no pitney with no pitney on you understand? Yeah, so I decided to take it up myself and moved out before he could say, "Girl, come out, I'm a place." You understand? Yeah. So me end up come out, gradually move myself, and then started living there. So well, probably I wonder, oh, Ricky never migrates with them. So Ricky and his father has the same name. Ricky is Junior, just like RJ is Junior. But what Ricky Junior is not added to his name. So I think they made some mistakes with the names, and I think it was something like that. Or is it I'm drop off when I'm at 21? I don't remember, but I think it was the name problem, hence why I never go at the same time. Because he felt like he dropped off at the filing at 21. So he did feel like say, okay, because I'm aged, him end up can't go. So because I'm a police and he was comfortable in his job and he loved his job and him feel like say, yo, him no need for push it, you know. He forgot about the whole filing thing. Him ended up, like me say, him love him job and all of that. Same I work as a police and me, pregnant. Let's talk about the struggles. Let's talk about the struggles. Never come for ball. Wanna hear me say? All right. I'm very emotional, guys. Don't watch me, please. But with every greatness, I believe there is a story behind it, right? And yeah, I everyone has a story, and we have a story. Yeah, so it ended up be like, okay, so I'm pregnant, I'm young, me I got school, Ricky at work, and at the time, Ricky have, when you're a police, you take up all big loans by yourself, you take out car, and like it was like a hand to mouth situation. You get me? And honestly, hey, come to think of it, the amount of clothes I have in my closet, me still say I'm grateful. Because back then I had probably like three clothes. I'm not gonna kid. I kid you not. I had three clothes that I wore over and over and over again. I remember I had this blue top and this jeans, and I also had this dress that I normally wear as well, and another top. Me no know, me never have no clothes. And like me say, me never did want to be no bother to nobody. You get me, me just hold my own and go and do the thing and do the do. And like me say, my husband is always and will be a provider. And he always, try and best to provide. Even when he was not my husband, he was just my baby father, and he was young too. He was young too. I'm young, is like the two of we just a start life. When we go talk about ourselves, but we have baby. Eh? Yeah, so I was whole. I was 8 months in pregnant and all of that, living with him. But what can I say is that no matter how much struggles like we faced during those times, because I remember, like me say, I could afford to buy clothes. I have to think about my baby. And at that time, Ricky was going through it with the whole police thing. That's his story. Me don't know if him I don't know if he would want to talk about it. You get me? I don't think he would be afraid of talking about it because it is what it is. And I mean, for each step you take in life, it makes you who you are today. And I feel like that groomed him to be the man that he is today. So yeah, so he ended up get kicked out of the force. And while doing that, is like them did put him on suspension at first because it didn't seem like okay they were going to fire him. You get me? So him did upon suspension. So he was at the house. We did it, and from back then, me and Ricky have this thing where we love watch movie. Even to this day, I feel like when it comes out with food and watching TV as a family, we've been to do that from we young. From we young, we'll be like, babe, so what come on TV tonight? Or it was sit down and watch TV. And when I was pregnant, it was so wholesome where every night it used to go. Even when we never have it, people, we never have it. But it used to buy like, some jerk chicken, some jerk pork, because that's what I felt for, being pregnant and all. And remember when him goes to buy jerk chicken and I love Pepsi. When I was pregnant with RJ, oh my god, ice cold Pepsi. Good. It good to the soul. Let me tell you. So, it used to always like with our neighbor, um, She used to sell Pepsi. Well, not my neighbor, but his neighbor across the road. She died. May her soul rest in peace. But the way Ocean knows some love Pepsi, she used to always save a Pepsi for me in the fridge, and she'd be like, Janine, you know, want a Pepsi today? I would say, yeah. I said the way one time, the way over drink Pepsi, me I'll get sick of Pepsi. Me I'll have frat up Pepsi. Nevertheless, yeah. So it needs to always make sure somebody get my local Pepsi with ice. I used to sit down out at the front while my old belly just out there. I'm just sit down out there. Me and him will watch it carry them pass, we chat, we laugh. You know them look at things there, yeah. But they were, there were other things ahead of us. And let me tell you, say, the struggles have knowing that you're gonna bring a forth to a child, and the fact that he doesn't have a job, baby come no. Oh no, let's talk about, when you have your first child, you feel like, okay, when you're younger and you think about having your first child, you feel like, okay, you're going to be organized, you're going to have a nice baby shower, you're going to have this and that and that. Boy, I thank God for my little friend them. Thank God for my little friend them. Some of us are not close right now, but my best friend, we are still friends. We're still besties, yeah. Yeah. So a whole plan to keep a baby shower for me, which that was absolutely good. But let me tell you something, I never have no clothes to wear. They never had to think about that because honestly, me tell you a cheap piece of clothes I have for wear. I remember when I'm pregnant, I get big. It's like I couldn't afford to buy any clothes. You understand what I say? So me end up wear what I have, and I tell you, say, you're gonna find a picture. I insert it here, so I'm gonna insert some of the clips here for the pictures so you guys can see when I was pregnant and everybody will come together. They invited some of my friends that I used to go to that I go to the school with and all of that. And yes, guys, I passed my subjects that I was going to that's I passed the subject that I went there for. And yeah, but my mom may get pregnant. You understand? So ended up finishing and all of that. Got my subject, and let me say, I have baby now. Cause I'm tell you, so my friend them did the baby shower, and they gifted me some things and stuff which I was grateful for. And yeah, that happened. No, the big thing now is when the baby born. So it's like you feel like, okay, you don't have it. Like now I'm able to afford a crib. I'm able to afford a bassinet. I could do all of these things. That's why it's called growth. Growth, growth, growth. Because I remember I could not afford to buy a crib, not even a freaking playpen. You see, the money that my dad gave me, oh, yeah, the money that my father gave me, I took and buy them playpen there, but it's like a two-in-one. So you can play in it and up at the top where you can sleep. Nice. And it come with the mesh. You could tell me, same, you're not top girl with me by that. And nobody knew. Like the struggles, the things them, you gotta talk about some, but the things them what we got through is like nobody would have thought that we went through that. Only person would know is like person who are close to us would know that, okay, would it have it look a roughish. No, look a rough, it would have be hard, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes there's no food, sometimes there's food, you know. Ricky used to help out a lot. He was the one that was cooking. That's how he learned to cook in the people. Because when I was pregnant, remember that was my first pregnancy, and I had a C-section, and me full of a beer pain. I could have barely walk, and he was the one who did most of the stuff them for me. He used to like a hop, and like he used to do most of the stuff them, the cleaning and all of that. And I just have to focus on the baby. And yeah, like me say, we just make it work. I wish I did it. I say, me can chat him, I just chat and just miss what me I say. But yeah, like let me say, me buy the bassinet with the money that my dad gave me, and maybe buy some, maybe have like a change, and I buy some. Plus, the money where Ricky have, like even though they had him on suspension, they actually was giving him pay. for like 4 months or three, I believe. Excuse me, like 3 or 4 months. He was still getting paid, and we used to buy some little stuff for the baby and stuff like that. His mom, let me tell you, his mom in the United States, she used to like, she packed stuff for the baby and sent it down. So, we did have, one and two people that help around the here and there. Um, yeah, so the baby come now. Remember, now the man don't have a work. The man don't have a work. The man a try for look work. The man a try to make ends meet. When me tell us say it was so rough. It was so rough, like not getting any pay. The good thing about it, we wasn't paying any rent, no water, anything like that, because his mother would have helped out with that, knowing that him don't have a job or whatever. Yeah, we end up saying, okay, you have time where we could have buy a feeding for my baby. Like we could afford to buy a feeding. Back then, I don't remember how much. That was like 2012, 2011. Sorry, I don't remember how much money was for feeding back then. But me know say I did look a bit of money back then, and the fact that we could not afford some of the time to buy back a feeding. But big up my friend, my one and only friend. Like that's my bestie. Like not my one and only, but yeah. I wanted to feel jealous. No, you don't come for me. Don't come for me. But my best friend, she had my back. And yeah, she used to buy feed for RJ. And she used to come around and make sure so everything alright. And she used to do them little stuff there. And I really do appreciate it, because one thing me not do, I forget where me I come from. You understand? Me not forget the people them who did support me, or you know, encourage me or whatever. It's like I always remember, and it's like me remember to this day that me did have it hard at that those time where we could afford baby clothes, because me have to just wear what him have, and when he grow up, me just have to just make it happen. What we can buy, we buy. What we can't buy, we buy. Yeah, understand what I say? And there's a lot of times where we have to name mackerel and rice. Enough of time we have to nyam chicken back and rice, or with chicken back and dumpling. Some days we don't have it, some days we have it. Some days we treat ourselves, even though we would have probably get, we don't know when we would get a little piece of food, and him come and him buy me a KFC, and them look away there. I remember one time too where it a get real drastic, like we need a way out. So him go look for work. I think that work. I got the best dress chicken. People, the man got to work today, and when him, I think he went up on him break and he call me and him be like, "Why Judine? Why this rough? Why I'm know I'm gonna take up for myself?" And because I know the fridge them put him. I don't know if because him just a start is like them give him the worst of the worst. So it's like them put him in the freezer and him have to unload the whole truck. Okay? We don't know a reefer trailer. It's like a freezer because you carry chicken. You understand what I'm saying? I have to empty that out, but put it out. The man said, not the next day. You see, the next day, the man decides, oh, I'm done with this shit now. Go back to love nor money. The man think, oh, okay, because him have him care. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So while him did that, he did also did have one car. Like, him did get one car and he put the taxi. Plus him did have him personal car as well. So it's like, even though we don't go through that, it's like him still did have him care when that thing move do like taxi, or probably do private taxi or one of them things there. Yeah, so him did also a thing about, for do one of them the either. And him did have him, let me say him did have a taxi out there, so but let me tell you about the taxi was a struggle, because no matter what, every single day, or no, not day, every single week when the man for come give him money, he'd be like, oh, no, go on, bossy. This happened to the vehicle, that happened to the vehicle would have brought down every second week. It's like You can't say nothing. It's like nothing now make up for nothing. You get me? And it's like that never had work for we because we're not making the money from the car. No, he might go for the private taxi, which he didn't want to. So then, no, that gave him the push to call his mom because right now, he need to get the hell up out of here. You know, we started thinking about you had this program. I don't know if they still have it. Where I could go to Canada and work and go to school. We were planning to do that. We went to the whole what they call it conference. So they had so they had a conference in Kingston where them tell you how much for the program and what program entails and all of that. So basically, go over there, you work, you go to school and all of that. So people at 12, come remember, the man now leave me, I mean, I leave the man. So in this side say, okay, at the 12 we are up on it. We say we got the conference and the people them tell we the amount of money you have to pay per person. It's ridiculous. It was a lot of money. Well, it's not really ridiculous, I mean, you have to do what you have to do. You get me? And if you have it, I mean, that's an opportunity. You can reach somewhere. You get me? No, him could have go because I said it to him, it best you go and then I could come after. You go, sort out yourself, build up or whatever, and then we will join you after. He never want to do that, so we end up never do that. So then we start thinking about his mom with the filing and all of that. So I end up calling mother and I say, okay, you need to talk to that person here. Talk to an immigration person, ask them what happened with the whole thing and see if you can do something about it. People, my mama tell us say we still go through it, so it's like we are trying to find every means and ways of doing stuff for come out of the local box there and for make local money. So ends can meet and stuff like that. And during that time, yes, I could have went to my father multiple times, but I just did not. I don't know if I because of the fear what him putting away is like no matter what, I just never want to ask him for nothing. And even though I knew that I could, and he would have probably give me, but me just decide say no, me just go hold my own and do my thing. And even though him did just right up the road, me just never go up there. Me never go up there and bother him and ask him. Enough time I'm up there, all right, remember I told you when Ricky did have him job, we used to always go up there in the evening with my brother and sister them. We did it up there, we chill. If them cook me eat, them way there, it's like nobody knew that all of this shit was happening. You get me? We just make it work. And I remember at one point where, okay, so in mother call now and say, oh, I'm call a person, and the person say, them are gonna send you that them tell him what happened and them say them are gonna send him back the medical for do. I said, Jesus Christ. The people them say them are gonna send him um the medical to do over. So no, the people them say them send it no. So we did it. Me say, what me tell you, I kid you not, people, the way all this man want get up and left the place, because remember, as a police officer, you was once a police officer. Everybody know in your circle that you was a police, and the fact that you're no longer a police, it's like people start look down upon you. You understand? It's like the respect we did have, you don't have it no more. So really and truly, he just did want to get the effort out of there. You understand what I mean? I say, yeah, it was something like that where the man just want to lift up. So now we end up God, it says that every single morning the man get up in the morning and say we are going to post office every single morning like clockwork for 2 freaking months. And then we are say, no man, all the people in the Senate, nah say nothing. We are say, no man, something wrong. We ended up go Sabam now. I think him go when him. I think he end up call the people him and them say come a day because that was like 2 months every single day like clockwork him got the post office them say oh no me no day I feel every single time used to wonder like wow go wrong for sure you all the devil work And him call up at the place and him say, come up at embassy for it yourself. And him end up go there one early morning, him go there, him tell stay bad that wait. The man go for embassy, collecting paper himself, doing medical, doing yeah, him do interview. You know say, I think when him about for the interview, we go collect mail one day. And when you look, all of the letter them what the people them sent, because the people them did continuously sending letters for those 2 months that we were going there for. When you look, all of the letters them appear like out of nowhere. So anyways, him doing interview and end up going. I think he ended up going away close to my birthday, so around June them time there, or probably May. Around them time there in go and he did leave me and I end up, I was there. I end up decide to okay, me not gonna stay in my house, me gonna end up go up on my place. I end up move back with my father didn't have any problem with it. I like me say he never kicked me out from to begin with, he never kicked me out. So I decided to go back up there and go live with them because like me say, it was almost my time to like it was soon my time for like leave. So I wanted to spend all of them time there with my baby and with my family. So them can end up have a relationship with him. So during that time I was living there, Ricky that sent me more money, um, for buy things for me and the baby and stuff like that. He used to always travel back and forth or come. Yeah, if you don't want to know the story, I think I have a story time of how I came here, so you can check that out. But yeah, me end up living with my father. Now me say Ricky send me money and me do what I have to do until 2 years time. I was I got through and I came here in the United States. Period. Yeah, so I started going like story time. So that's the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment and I'll see you again in another vlog. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for always staying tuned. Also, if y'all want more story time, please hit that comment section and let me know some video suggestion that you want me to do or any story time you want to know that I want to share. Let me know in the comment section. I love you guys. Bye.